Black people go nuclear in the aftermath of Charlie Kirk's. Uh-oh. Hey, this is going to be one white man that's going to be very, very important for a little while, for a while. You know what I'm saying? If you can hear me, type ones in the chat, please. Type ones in the chat. If you like your neighborhood to look nice as this looks, right? Now, let me know, and by a show of hands in the chat, let me know if you like your neighborhood to look nice. I'm trying to mic myself up. If you like your neighborhood to look nice like this, right? Okay, now, again, for the person that says that you're in the park early in the morning, you know, looking at the little people, this right here, okay? Right there, there's a stadium, you know what I'm saying? And this is what you would classify as a black neighborhood. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a black neighborhood. This is what you call a black neighborhood. No garbage on the floor. What's up, Wayno? Thank you. No garbage on the floor. No, none of that. Okay? And, sir, I do not drive a Honda or Honda Elantra. I don't. Okay? Now, let me just give you a wide shot of this, right? Just before I show you where I'm at, it is like a park type of thing, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody doesn't have, you know, when they don't see green, and this is a New York thing, right? A lot of times. When you don't see any green, Henny, salute, Grand Rising. Can you hear my mic good? When you wake up and there's concrete everywhere, then you start to think that everything that has green is a park. You know what I'm saying? There's people out here walking their dogs, no doubt about it. But everything that you see on the sidelines, that's what you call a cul-de-sac or a roundabout. You know what I'm saying? Henny, can you hear me on the microphone? This is what you call a roundabout right there. That's the main strip, you know. Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Black people go nuclear after the, you know, in the Charlie Kirk. We're going to call this the Charlie Kirk aftermath, man. Oh, man, I haven't seen this much fear in a long time, man. And if y'all don't think that trying to off somebody for their voice is not a sign of fear, then you're living under a rock, okay? That's the ultimate sign of fear when you try to cut somebody's voice, right? I'll tell you something. I want black people to wake up right now, and I want y'all to listen to every word I got to say, okay? To you N-words, all right? Let me just tell you N-word. Let me tell people that consider themselves N-words, you know, like Nigerian, you know, negative, Nike wearers, whatever you want to call the N-word, right? Charlie Kirk's, right, whole life was based on his voice. Now I'm talking to black people. White people, I need y'all to have a seat today. I need all the white people to just really, because trust me, you're going to get some speaking points out of this world today. All you got to do is just take a seat, double tap the screen, and listen to your boy, right? His whole life was based off of using his voice. Black people, let me tell y'all something, right? Especially you old fearmongers from, you know, like the 60s and the 50s. Y'all was a big detriment to black people today, okay? Because y'all ain't use your voice a lot of times, man. You know what I mean? Your voice is your sword. Your voice is everything, man. How many times you held back what you got to say to people because you trying to be nice to them, man? How many times you held back with what you had to say because you scared of what your family gonna say to you, or your broad, or your man, or something like that? That's what you call a coward, man. That's a whole coward, man. You don't think that you're a coward and because you got a voice and you don't use it, man, then you're confused. Black people, how many times we held our voice back? What do rappers use their voice for? Voice is influence, man. The rappers use the voice to make sure that y'all don't get up. For real. The rapper's voice is dedicated to making sure y'all stay jealous of them. The rapper's voice is, the female rapper's voice is to make sure y'all women know y'all can't fuck with them. Y'all can't dress like them. You ain't got bags like them because you ain't sell your soul like them. You think a bitch jumping around twerking the inside of her coochie for you to see for $20? Only fan, you know what I mean? That's devaluement, bro. But yo, that's you devaluing yourself. Black people, y'all better wake the fuck up. Y'all been shaking your hips a little bit too much out here to some of this jigaboo stuff that they got going on. AKA N-word stuff. You know what I'm saying? Can't even say the word that I really feel. You know what I mean? Because these same hard hard N-words, right? will strike my channel. They'll try to strike your voice when you saying something. Charlie Kirk, all he did was use his voice. That's all that man did was use his voice. And y'all black people, some of the black people, man, is surprising me because I don't see y'all holding Moneybagg Yo accountable for what he's saying against our community and our women. I don't see y'all having no smoke for none of these rappers that's talking all that shit against our community. Furthermore, I don't see y'all using your voice to stop anything that's going on in y'all hood. Y'all niggas will pull your phone out and record somebody getting taken down. George Floyd and the rest of them. Okay? Y'all will record these people and won't say a fucking thing. Okay? So anytime you got something to say, right? But no. Let me get back to the people that hold back their voice. Let me talk about these cowards, right? Because these are the people that hold things against you. A person that don't speak, you know what I'm saying, when they are upset or they have an issue with you, essentially becomes a coward. Dead ass. Essentially becomes a coward. You become a coward when you see something wrong and you don't use your voice. All right? That's oppression. You see oppression and you don't come. Let me explain something to you, right? Why are we using our voices to destroy ourselves, and then we want to destroy somebody that uses their voice to help us? Charlie ain't do that, man. If you scared to use your voice, my nigga, then you scared. You robbing the world of your greatness. When you scared, when you don't speak out, when you don't say something, you robbing the world. And furthermore, you robbing your kids. What you gonna do? Not tell your kids? Then if you don't tell your kids, guess what? You're gonna leave it up to me to tell them. And you ain't gonna like what I tell them. Okay? When you don't use your voice, you are leaving your children and everything that you care about up for grabs. Real talk. Black people, y'all bugging the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? You steal from your kids. You stealing for... Now, I mean, let me tell you something, right? Charlie had a target on his back. Let's not get it twisted. And anybody that's like him, whether they skin color is white or they skin color is black, when you speak out against the machine, you got a target on your back. Let's not get it twisted. Come on, man. When you speak, let me just tell you this, right? Charlie had a target on his back, man. That's just the simple truth, right? And we making it normal, man. I don't care if you 25, 65, or 85, or 15, your voice counts. And when you let people scare you of you know what I mean? When y'all normalize somebody, you know, targeting people that are using their voice, let me just if you don't speak, right? Then whatever you thinking about, that shit is going to disappear, man. But when you do speak, when you decide to take that tail from between your legs, right, and get rid of them panties with the dick holes in it, right? Trust me when I tell you, you won't be a target too, homie. Oh man, it's a sobering time when you start speaking. Come on, let's go. Come on. When you speak, that's a sobering time, man. Come on, let's go. Oh, you're gonna be a target, man. Your family. I remember when I first started representing or being conservative, maybe about 2016 or 17 or whatever, right? And my family, slowly but surely, because I was really, really famous on Facebook, but slowly but surely, my family would start targeting me. You know what I'm saying? One by one. Like, yo, what, you know what I mean? Especially when Trump came around. Oh, you rocking with the white man? What? I even heard them exact words, man. Make no mistake. When you cowards decide to use your voice in a powerful way, when you cowards start using your voice in a truthful way, you're going to be a motherfucking target too. All right? Just like everybody else that was. All right? The hate you receive is proof that what you're saying counts. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. Come here. Hey, come here. Get over here now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. When you use your voice, right? Let me just tell you this, right? When you decide to finally use your voice, you're going to be a target. Make no mistake about it. Yeah, this is my little man squeak. That's my little manzy. Go that way. You go that way. You go that way. They are way more behaved than him, right? Let's go. Go that way. Look at that squirrel. Look at the squirrel. Go over here. Come here. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. That way. The squirrel is that way. You're over there trying to make babies. Come on. Let's go. Be a coward all your life, yo. All right, now listen, buddy. My husband spoke up, served his time in Vietnam. Now he's 84, being terrorized by a criminal neighbor who threatens death on us every day. The police protect him. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. You ain't got no grandkids, no YNs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have no mixed kids with some masks. Because let me tell you something. All you gotta do is just put the YNs on them. That's terrorism right there. The hate that you receive for talking is proof that your voice count, that your voice matters, man. Badger life. That's messed up. Rich coming for the 6%, Joseph. That's what Joseph said. That's fact. You had your chances to live like humans. Time to go back to, oh boy. See, there we go. That's hatred. That has nothing to do with anything else. And let me just tell y'all something. When it comes down to these pseudo races, when it comes down to these weak ass motherfuckers that like talking like that. So when it comes down to those people, them people don't represent shit. All right? You racist? Yeah, that's a fact. You are racist. But your racism don't even count, man. You a weak ass racist. Nobody even follow your racist movement. You know what I'm saying? You care if some of these people is racist, man. Like that goofy that's in the chat saying shit like that. That's a reflection of how cowards think, not Americans. All right? That's not no white person stuff. That is cowards person stuff. All right? Y'all too caught up in skin color, man. You need to get caught up in character. What's your character color? That's what we need to start doing. We need to trade your skin color for character color. What's your character levels? You know what I mean? Like how well do you fare in the character department?
All right.
Character department. You know what I would like? You remember how those lights used to be on people's cars at the bottom, the neon lights? You had the little blue lights, the yellow lights, the green, the red, and all of that stuff. You know what I need? I need character cards on you motherfuckers. Yeah, I see your skin is pink. Yeah, I see your skin is coffee brown or light skin or whatever the fuck you niggas want to call your skin color, right? But guess what? I need to see your character card, not your ID. You know what I'm saying? And then furthermore, when you drive, I need to see that color. Like if you're bad, if you running hot all day talking dumb shit, I need your character card to be red. I need your lights to be red. Drivers need to know when you're coming down the street. They need to know. We're gonna call it the mood ring cars or the mood cars or the character cards. Character cards. We want mood ring cards whenever you travel, whenever you're available to the public. When you go online, when you speak online, your chat should be read. Okay. If you're a coward, scared to use your voice, typing with a faceless name, putting hatred out into the world, your color should be yellow. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, y'all. Yeah, your character card should be yellow. Yellow back ass nigga. Yellow back ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I want to know, why am I so far away? I don't know. I'm walking around. I'm chilling. It's a nice neighborhood. I'm walking my damn dog. Right? Wouldn't y'all like to have character cards too? Everybody should have a character card, man. Ain't that just fair? Am I being unreasonable by wanting to know what it is? You know, character card. You meet a new woman and shit, you know what I'm saying? She out here dressing like she's, she doing her big one for the night. But then you say, hey, baby, no disrespect. Can I see your character card? And then when you see the character card, this man ain't adding nothing. Your name is Runch, and you talking about I'm smoking the Black and Mild. Man, shut the fuck up. You goofy. I don't smoke no fucking Black and Milds. All right? I bet you got a fucking pit bull. I bet you got a pit bull. Come here. Let's go. I bet you got a pit bull. Social credit system. Nah. My character is rainbow for love. That's fire. That's fire. We could do rainbow for no. You know what? Come on. Come on. Come on. Rainbow for happy. I don't know, man. I don't know. Some people might be mad at that, but DMW shot, salute. The kid's back is in the building. Salute. Social credit system. Fuck it, man. Social credit. No, character, man. You know, and then how do we get to that conclusion? We go to everybody that knows you. Double tap screen. Let's get the likes up, please. How we got 6 likes and 84 people here? Yeah, we let your exes decide that. We let your children decide that. Your boss, your co-workers. You know what I'm saying? The niggas in your hood. Shit like that. The old people. Let's see how well you fare through their eyes. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Why not? The game would be rigged. Society would be good because nobody would be making mistakes with people out here. They'd be like, okay, yo, you know what? Drive slower. There's 2 red cars coming behind us. You know what I'm saying? There's 2 red cars coming from behind us. Yo, Shy Franks, how do you know I'm in the park every morning doing a live, man? Come on, bro. Stop stalking me, homie. And again, this is nobody's park. See? It's nothing but houses and shit around me, okay? And I don't drive a Hyundai Sonata. I actually drive something else, and my Honda Accord is parked somewhere, okay? I own it, motherfucker. You don't even own, you don't own shit, my nigga. You don't own the socks or the drawers that you wear, okay? You clown ass motherfucker watching my lives in the morning, adding, ducking and talking about somebody putting cases on people, man. You got dudes this. Y'all use your voice for all the wrong reasons. Tierra Grand Rising. When you don't use your voice, you're a coward. Black people, I don't care what you say about Charlie Kirk. Let me give you a reminder. His death didn't have shit to do with y'all. Why y'all can't just mind your business, man? Ain't gonna stop welfare. They gonna stop welfare, bro. They gonna stop Section 8 next month, man. Y'all better get it together. Double tap the screen to get the likes up, man. They gonna cut it all down. Project 2025, bro. I'm telling you, man. Trump, he planned on putting people in, concentration camps in America and all that, bro. All the countries fucked up, bro. Oh, what? Look like it's doing way better now that they send everybody back. put everybody back in the country they belong in. Yo, hi from South Africa. Desiree salute, man. Grand Rising. You know, Tierra's in the building. A bunch of people are losing their jobs, so there should be jobs available. Hey, how about this? Certain motherfuckers just don't want to work. Okay? Again, is it that the people love that which is bad for them and hate with that which is good for them? Now, have you ever seen WKRP in Cincinnati? Remember the antenna that they used to show? The big antenna? That shit up there. Mad respect seeing you stand for Charlie. Yeah, I stand with human beings. I stand with great character. And I don't give a fuck if he spoke up for black people or not. That's not my thing. When one of these rappers died, do y'all rally and say he didn't speak up for black people? Do y'all hold him accountable in any way? No. So I don't give a fuck about his color, none of that shit, or who he spoke up for. I just know this, right? That he had the courage to speak up. He wasn't a coward. Okay? I think that the people are talking about he deserved what he got are cowards. That's my take on it. I've been trying to find work for months. Comment, what state are you in? Because over here in Ohio, they just giving jobs away. And what are you skilled at? Champagne's telling the truth, but issue is they won't leave their hood. Oh, ain't that the truth? A lot of people don't want. When I tell them to get the fuck about the hood, they don't listen to me. They get offended by me. They call me Uncle Tom, and they just don't understand that my thing gets hard when they do that. You know, my pencil. Agreed. Charlie did nothing but make a profit off of divisive rhetoric. What are your thoughts on Charlie saying the Civil Rights Act was a mistake? My thoughts is that those are his opinions. Do you want to know what my take on it about it? Like if you came to me and you asked me, was the Civil Rights Act a mistake? Go ahead and ask me. I'm gonna give you the answer now. Yes. I believe reparations are a mistake too. I don't think that black people need no fucking reparations. Hey man, all money ain't good money, bruh. All money ain't good money, man. Trust me, and just because somebody pull you out of a temporary situation, that don't make them your friend. All money ain't good money. I believe that. Now, I cannot say this to my mother because my mother is from the old school. You know what I'm saying? My mother still got, hard ER concepts. You know what I'm saying? She's a brilliant woman. She taught me most of the stuff I know. Most of the hatred I know, you know what I'm saying? I learned it right from my mom's properly, you know? And not that she taught me hatred, it became hatred for me, the things that I was reading. Now, again, if you look at one side of the coin, if you don't look at why things are happening, you're never gonna. If you get too caught in your emotions, you're not gonna be able to see the target. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that black people, we need to remove ourselves from most of our emotions and become thinkers. And then apply the heart after, like the Black Panthers did, the first ones, because then you could get a result. Because you're not just marching for no reason. That's what's wrong with these protests. They're not protests. They're all rallies. They're not rallies. They're riots. Anytime a protest lead to everybody's cars getting smashed out and the store windows getting broken, that's not a protest. It's no longer a protest. Some countries, when you speak against your president, it's committed. You're committing treason, and they're dead ass. Get rid of you. They'll lose you. You'll get lost in the system fucking around with these people. But in this country, y'all feel like y'all could talk about fuck the president. Y'all could say fuck everybody, fuck the president, fuck the government, fuck your family, fuck your kids, and there ain't going to be nothing that's going to happen as a result. Basically, asking for it. Smitty, they are liars and conversation with upstate grand fucking rising, bro. Salute. Colorado, paint and drywall. You're in Colorado, paint drywall. That's what's up, man. It's better to be working hard than hardly working. Some of these people will tell you, man, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with getting a job. I'm more or less a person that would advise you to go get into business, and I don't teach my kids to work for people at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't teach my kids to be consumers in any kind of regard. Why the fuck would I when we have the opportunity to become business owners? I teach them that. I don't teach my kids about slavery and how people were getting lynched. You know, they know that part, but I teach them about the ones that became billionaires. You know what I'm saying? I teach them about the historic black communities. Like my sons could tell you, name them because they've been drilled with them since they was, you know, around me. Since they've been born. It's like my mother and my uncles and them taught me. You know what I'm saying? You pay it forward. Why are people not talking about the bullet that is flying from behind Charlie? You can see it in the video. Shit is fishy. I agree. I covered it last night on Mac Mean True Story. That's my other channel. Subscribe over there. Mac Mean True Story. We was talking about the conspiracy. You know what I mean? Candace Owens came up with some great points about what's going on. Put the facts on the table, and I agree. The shit is fishy. The Civil Rights Act wasn't about reparations. It was about equality and desegregation. Caden, great point. Great point. I went right past it. I answered the question, but I went into reparations. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, equality, you know, the way they did it, you know, they fought for human rights. I mean, I think that even though we say it was black rights, I think that the things that the civil rights movement stood for was basic human rights, you know? So I believe in that regard, yes, that, you know, that was might not have been a good thing to say from Charlie. Yeah, I don't agree with everything that Charlie Kirk said. I'm not a mindless, you know, brainwash, but I believe that I'm just saying the intent, you know. You got to ask yourself, the people that's really on that shit, do you think that you were able to listen to somebody, have a conversation, and be able to absorb what they have to say about you? But the game is fixed. It is fixed. And it's not just because it's fixed in our favor doesn't mean that it's right. Like okay, black power. Black power. Nobody flinches. See? Crickets. Nothing. Black power. I can say that shit all day. I can yell. I can go down the main street over here and say black power. If you get a white boy that walk down the same street and say white power, oh man, black Twitter is going crazy. Oh, black people going crazy. They might off that nigga. And I'm in Cincinnati. You seen what they did to that white girl a couple of weeks ago. I know the people that did it. You know what I'm saying? I know them. The main nigga, the dude that knocked that white girl out is a dude that's from 2 blocks away from over here. Punched her all in her face like that. And black America applauded. Like, yo, that is a man knocking a woman out, a drunk woman that don't even know what she's saying. She's not being, I'm not saying that some of these broads, these Karens don't need to get knocked out. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that what he did was a coward act. And then going through that man's pockets, bro, come on. You can see, that's not a black issue no more. That's a degenerate issue. Your issue goes out the window once you going through their pockets. Your issue go out the window once you knocking them out and pulling your phone out and pissing on people. Double tap the screen. Let's get the lights up. Who cares what Candace says? Shut up. Applauding those actions is quite literally insane. And applauding the shooter, you know what I'm saying? Applauding the person that took this dude's life. When y'all, you know how bad it is? This is how bad it is. You got people that don't even know who the fuck Charlie Kirk is. They out here coming to my channel like, yo, that's good. Charlie Wilson deserved what he got. He deserved that shit. He was racist. Who? Charlie Wilson, man, the one that just got, you know what I mean? Trump's boy, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You said, you know, for gun rights and all that, you know what I mean? He got karma. Nah, karma is what you get for wishing death on somebody that you have no clue of who they are. We that desensitized where we just That's crazy, man. We are super fucking brainwashed. I love that you see human beings as human beings. The end. That's it. That's it. I can tell you one thing, man. I've cracked open some white coochie and I've cracked open some black coochie. And I can, humans are humans, except for if you Chinese. You know what I'm saying? Because Chinese are built differently. Allegedly, Chinese things that, you know what I mean, the females thing go from east to west. Black and white girls, north, south. Regular. But who cares? Chat GPT says Kirk wasn't against the act itself, but against how the courts regulated and interpreted it. I gotta look into that. Salute to Chat GPT though. Ask Chat GPT is Hard ER Records a bad name for to name your company? Because yeah, I want to name my company Hard ER Records, and I'm signing everybody, you know what I'm saying, for Chicago. That's right, man. We having a super sale, bro. I'm signing. Listen, the name of my record label is called Hard ER Records, and I'm signing the next skinny motherfucker that comes see me with a switch and a Pooh Shiesty mask. Yeah, so if your child is a skinny malnutrition nigga, you know what I'm saying? They got to switch and play drill music all day. Send them to me. Sign his life over to Hard ER Records or White Owned Records. WYHTE. The real way you spell it. You know what I'm saying? White Records. Man, I can't wait. Man, this would be Dave Chappelle right now. Remember the show? This, oh God. It'll go viral right now, Dave Chappelle. You know what I'm saying? Hard ER Records. Smoking on Charlie. You're not smoking on Charlie over here. Hide user on channel. Not over here. Don't send your kids to this man. Sir Psycho. Jersey in the building. Salute. Jesus loves you. Take up your cross and follow him. We are all sinners, but through him we are saved. I pray everyone in here opens their hearts so that they may experience Jesus and this glory. Amen. Midnight Swami, salute. What is this? This is your brain on drugs. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. That's where you at. I'm reading comments, baby. Mork says, amen. Luann, salute. Good morning from Alabama. Yvette, amen, baby. Amen. Tell me what city y'all in, man. We're going to get this conversation going. I ain't really spiking it up today, so we're going to have us a nice little conversation right now. Sometimes when I get 500-600 motherfuckers in the chat on my other channel last night, I had fucking 5,000 people in there. It's hard to deal with the comments and people think that you're ignoring them. But it's, how the fuck am I going to read 5,000 people chatting, man? And I don't know what's smart or nothing, so my moderators normally handle that. But I'm reading them today. Volta, ha ha ha. James, you sound like Prodigy of Mobb Deep. Rest in peace, P. One of the greatest lyricists, low key, ever. Anthony says, amen. Yvette is in Georgia. Susie, hi from New Orleans. Hey. You know what I mean? Anthony, Central California. Fiend Luck, showering right now. Y'all with me? Brian, salute, Grand Rising. Even, you know what I mean? Brian is in Germany. DMW shot. That is why they living, you heard? DMW shot is my brother, y'all. Salute. Send my man a good morning. This is a working man. This is a man that has aspirations to own his own. This is a man that comes out positive every day, despite all the negative. This is a man that doesn't carry excuses on why he can't do content. And, he works and does his content at the same time. Just like I used to do. When I used to be out here delivering solar panels in fucking Indiana and Kentucky, I have the camera on talking to the people, making money while I'm making money. Salute the DMW shots. We don't celebrate brothers like that enough. And sometimes, like I said, like when you got a lot of things going on, you don't get to centralize and show love to the ones that need that to use your voice to spotlight them. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't with my people, I'll try more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to make somebody else famous when I got, you know what I'm saying, famous potential right in my chat right now. You know? Yvette, Grand Rising again. And you keep your grind up too. We in Cincinnati. I'm actually right where the hard ERV at, right? This is where In Too Deep was filmed. You know what I'm saying? Around this area. Let me give you a wide. Let me see if I can clean the camera off a little bit. And this is a wide. This is a wide. Look at my little baby dog right there. He love it. He love these morning walks. You know? And y'all know my thing with pit bulls, man. First of all, pit bulls stink like doodle. They stank. And they too easy to steal. You know? That's my long-standing joke. So I'm from New York. I'm in Cincinnati. From the Bronx. That's a fact, Mac. Stay focused. You heard? Of course. I'm just building. I'm building more. I'm trying to start a baby food company this summer with my gardens and just, you know, like just trying to take it to the next level, man. I got kind of distracted. Luckily, the people that I started with been maintaining the garden for the last 2 years. You know, I go over there gingerly. You know, when I need to think, I'll go over there. I won't tell nobody where I'm at. I'll just go sit up in the garden. They got so many plants in there. Double tap screen, please. Let's get the likes up. Go to the top right, hit the 3 dots. That's where you can subscribe to. You find everything out about my channel. All right. Volta, I hear and see. LOL. Neek. Grand Rising, Neek Hawks. Mac, you good. Appreciate you, though. You know what I'm saying? Epstein files. Ooh, child. Don't come over here with that Epstein shit, man. It's too early in the morning, man. I like coffee with my drama, and unfortunately, I walked out without my cup today. Charlie spoke truth, and he loved Jesus. That is a whole fact. Salute to the niggas that love Jesus. I love Jesus, too, more than you know. Nequel Hawks, great day, girl. Charlie was dropped on Reno debated teams. He was dropped on the Reno debated teams. I don't know what that means. Are you saying that he was dropped when he was in Reno debating or masturbating or something? You know? Okay. I'm mad respect seeing you stand for Charlie. Thank you. Charlie was threatened. Charlie was threatened. You know what I'm saying? Rosanna, Grand Rising. David, salute. David says, LOL. I have a 10-inch chopper. Don't hide that. Show that, y'all. Please. Remember, we on the troll channel right now, so let the trolls tear the chat up. Let them just go ahead. Anything that say Charlie K or something like that, take that out the chat. Moderators, get on your job, man. Y'all so far from Jesus. I agree. Jesus don't hear everybody, though. For simp for a hateful man. Sierra, I bet everybody do that. Seriously? That name is stupid. Sierra Serious? Seriously? That's your slogan? Simp. You know who was a simp? Whoever impregnated your mother. That's who the simp was. In my opinion. I'm not a simp. In my opinion, your father was a simp going raw in your mother. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. We can take it there if you want. I told you, let them live, because I'm reading. F you and your PG-13 feeling enforcement moderators, bitch. Okay, cool. He didn't curse. Keep going on the likes. Double tap screen. He's hateful. Fuck you and your PG-13 feeling enforcement moderators. Please don't time out Mike. Mike is mad, y'all. I know why you mad, because you got the wrong name. In New York, we call it, a Mike is a dick. You know what I'm saying? That's what a mic is. Mook. A mic could be really I'm not gonna be able to chop them up if y'all chop them down before I can get to them. Let me get some first, y'all, and then smoke them. Let me get my spill off. If y'all see that I missed it completely, then shoot them. So let it roll down a little bit, but let me get to them. Let me get to them. Mike, take my mic out your mouth. No doubt, my mom didn't deserve my dad. Damn, that's deep. Jason. Sierra says Lee. I like that name because whoever made that name knew that it would confuse us and automatically. That's good trolling to get the attention with the name. You know, like the dude that said my chopper's 10 inches. You should make your name that 10-inch chopper. The host love shit like that, man. Low key. You can't have a heart and not be affected by this, Lee. Lee says, I feel bad for those of you who don't. Jesus loves all of us, and I love all of you. Word up, man. Let me ask you something. Are you a carpenter? You're okay with a man that said black people don't have the same brain power? I seen the clip of that. That nigga was bugging. Hey, listen, I'm gonna keep it real. Leonardo DiCaprio said the same exact shit in Django. Seriously, dead ass. I can't get too much. Matter of fact, let me highlight your comment for a second, so people know that the game ain't rigged around here, right? I don't agree with that. If he said that, Charlie didn't spread hate speech. He just said things. This is what I'm trying to pump through people's head. Canadian chick. That's what I'm trying to pump through their head. Y'all N-word, y'all people are too serious. A slogan. My friends call me Mac. Eat a dick, douche nozzle. You can't say, yo, Mike, this is your last time. Mike, please don't type the whole word. You want to keep, let me get that out of there. Remove. This is a monetized channel, bro. You want to talk crazy? You got to abbreviate your fuckery, bro. See, I could say the words, but you can't type the words in the chat. I could debate with YouTube about what I said. I said flock. I ain't say fuck. You can't because you're typing it. Are you okay in the melon? Seriously? Seriously. Canadian chick said that maybe you moving kind of slow, man. I think you need to answer that question to her. She said, are you okay in the melon? What she's saying is that when she shakes your gumball, is it empty? Maybe your gumball machine. Is there one gumball left or two? Why does everyone continue to trample the spirit of the man who is dead? Let's pen that. Seriously. For people who have been paying attention and watching his videos for years, he still has those videos up. I've been covering the good things he's been saying. Actual factual in the building, grand rising. Volta says, lay off the cheese, Mac. Yeah, Mac the Mook, Mike, whatever the fuck your name is, bruh. You fucking clown. You emotional little bitch. I bet you're a skinny white boy with red hair. My opinion. He never said that. She's challenging that he even said what you was talking about, seriously. We got action, DMW. Show you how to work the crowd. GX, Charlie. Charlie didn't hate everybody. He spoke the truth. that others didn't want to hear. See, black people, when we hear, you could take the same statement, right? Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, white power, y'all. White power, that's the name of my record label, man. White power. Now, if my skin color was white or pink, if my skin color was white or pink, guess what? Y'all be up in arms. Y'all would want to kill me. But what if I tell you that that's a fake hand? I'm a white man, and I'm telling you white power. Okay? I said black power yesterday. Today, white power. Your truth, my opinion is in the building. Charlie didn't hate anybody. Okay, let me see what your truth. Let me see. I think most people probably have the same brain power, but this black guy probably not. And that's why he keeps talking about gay shit. What did I talk about gay stuff? I wouldn't have hey, let him live. I want to see what he got to say. I never said nothing about being gay except for you, right? I never said Obama's name at all. What are you talking about? Kelvin, truth isn't propaganda. Hell no. Truth isn't propaganda. It's fire. Truth isn't propaganda. It's fire. You stink like shit. My truth, your opinion. Smash that like button. Double tap the screen. Salute actual factual. Homeowner. A farmer. A man's man. Needs to be celebrated. How do we got 92 people here with 29 likes? That's the opposite. Double tap the screen. A man's man, no freaky. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you beta males, man. I don't want to talk to you motherfuckers that think that running around feeling some way all day is the future. Okay? That's not the future for me. Keep going on likes. Double tap the screen. You're comparing a movie to a man spreading propaganda. Okay. Yo, fam, what we looking at? Cars going past? Dogs shitting and pissing and looking for, you know what I'm saying? Want to see my sneakers? You know, what you want to look at? A mutt mitt? The mutt mitts? What you want to see? Houses? There you go. This is where I'm at, bro. And it's beautiful. See that sun? It's beautiful out here, man. Have a seat, bitch. All right? That's what the fuck you looking at. You looking at these nuts. Movies are propaganda. So Charlie spread propaganda? Nope. Panda Dunks is cool. You know something, B. You know something, B. I wanted the Pat Leather joints, but I think that Venezuela Reyes would have tore me up. He already said I'm zesty for wearing these. These my run around shoes, man. The nerve of that cocksucker. Want to judge my sneakers while the Venezuelans are allegedly out there eating garbage. Okay. You need a new shoe? Call. I'm in the park walking around. I don't need nothing new. Okay? You know the richest people look like fucking bums. And I ain't nobody give a fuck about, you know what I mean? As long as I got shoes on my feet, nobody's paying attention to it, man. These throwaways. If somebody asks me for these, I'll give it to them. Looks desolate and lonely. This looks desolate and lonely. I'm in the downtown Cincinnati, you goofy. This is desolate and lonely. This looks peaceful. What is wrong with these people? It looks peaceful out here. This is a regular neighborhood. You hear the crickets? Oh, man. Y'all serious, Brian? Charlie hates your black ass. GX. Charlie don't hate nobody no more. Charlie up out of here. Hey. Neek, if anyone believes for a second that Charlie was a saint, is living in La La Land. I don't believe he was a saint. I don't believe nobody a fucking saint, Neek. Pretty sure he had demons. You know what I was thinking about today with Charlie? I was thinking that, you know, I know there's no answer to this, so I guess this is like a moral reasoning question, right? I was asking myself, why was he so, like, furious? And I'm not talking about black issues, because that was a small part of anything that he has something to do with. It's just that black people took such a stance. You know what I'm saying? Charlie, you're dumb. And he might be right. Charlie was a Christian. He might have disliked some people, but he didn't hate anybody. There you go. Great. Great work, Roseanne. Charlie debates with grace, class, and common sense, and so fucked up that he could hardly ever get a sentence out of his mouth before they start cutting him off. He had to be the way he is. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. In this world of being a truth teller, in this world of being somebody that's not scared to use your voice, double tap screen, let's get the likes up, right? It comes with that sort of red tape. It comes with that sort of that, shit. We're in here. You know what I mean? Like when you speak up, you say the truth. You're a target. It's just that. You know? Charlie loved everyone. Charlie said, "Oh man, I wish I had this thing, man, I is a clip, man, where he really starts breaking down the history of racism, where it started, and how the Democrats just fucked us over. Like I don't think he's seen color. He's seen facts, man. Just like Candace. Them cold, you like those? They old, you know what I mean? Hate, LOL. Charlie loved himself. That's very true. They don't assassinate liars. Daniel, wow. They don't assassinate liars. Let's get into that. Yeah, let's get to that. You know, they ain't assassinating none of the rappers. They letting the rappers kill each other. You know what I'm saying? They not assassinating them. Okay? Roseanne, you didn't know Charlie Kirk if you say he didn't hate anyone. I don't think any one of us actually knew him, Marina. No, it looks beautiful, Brian said. Yeah, it's nice out here, brother. It's nice. I thought you were saying like desolate in terms of like lonely or something, man. There's people riding all around. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. This is nice. People are just chilling, man. You see the OGs over there. You know, people going to work, kids going to school. You know what I'm saying? Sha Banks, let me tell you something. You the type of hard ER. You the hateful motherfucker that. Oh, I knew that shit looked familiar. Laughing my ass out. Miss. I'm downtown Cincinnati. That ain't no spell check. Who did Charlie hate? Thank you. Answer that. And neither you do you, and neither did a lot of people that's saying he hated people. Man, God forbid when these people die. Some of the things that y'all saying in this chat is hateful. There won't be no debate about that when you die. Be right back making my sandwich. I'm about to get up off of this soon. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Neek, subscribe. Neek, good to everybody that's been interacting in the chat this morning. I gotta get ready to go, right? Go to the top right where hit the 3 dots and you can subscribe. Canadian chick, salute. Even Mike, you know what I mean? All of y'all, y'all welcome to come back tomorrow. I'm gonna be on fire. I'm gonna be talking shit to y'all. I'm gonna be disrespectful. I'm gonna be everything. I'm gonna be the nigga you love to hate. Fuck you, Ice Cube. Ha ha. Yeah, it's the nigga you love to hate. All right. Ryan, it's not Democrats versus Republicans. It's us versus the chomos in office. Facts. Whole facts. Nah, it's conservatives for real. He be trying to chill, and the Democrats is losing their mind. Charlie hated black. He said black women didn't have brain cells. My opinion is that some of them act like they don't. The rappers, you leave it up to them. You know what I'm saying? If that's a representation of our people, you know, you can't speak hatred against your own people and then with the same tongue say that that's love. You can't hate your people and love your people at the same time. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. I'm all right. How you feeling?
I'm okay.
Okay. You too. You can't hate people and say you love them at the same time. You can't fix stupid, but the red hat sure makes them easy to identify. Right. Goofy ass, stupid. As Bama, listen, then you fine, we're not gonna time you out because you didn't do all caps, but you almost did all caps. He educated voters on stuff colleges won't. Nothing wrong with that. What good are you doing in the world? Facts. I just subscribe. Thank you. See you tomorrow, Neek. It's Neek Hawks saying we out here acting like motherfucking Uncle Tom. But I love when somebody has an opposing view and they're still respectful, man. It make my job easy to respect them back. Okay. So salute to the people that do have opposing opinions, but they chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get with you people later. All right. By you people, I mean y'all. Read between the lines. Salute.